Dear reader, imagine a life where your peace and joy flow freely, like a river gliding through a serene landscape, where worries and anxieties are mere whispers on the wind, easily dismissed by a heart untouched by the turbulence of human emotion and attachment. But alas, in the rawness of reality, the lifeline of our serenity is often severed when we become entangled in the intricate web of these very emotions and attachments. Picture yourself floating effortlessly in the vast ocean of tranquility. Your heart, light and unburdened, basks in the rays of pure contentment, unperturbed by the storms that rage in the realm of human connections. The sweet relief of detachment, where no external force can disrupt the equilibrium within. Yet, as humans, we are inherently wired to form connections. We seek solace in the warmth of others, craving love, acceptance, and affirmation. We become intertwined in a delicate dance of emotions, as fragile as a spider's silk, unknowingly compromising the lifeline of our peace and joy. The tendrils of attachment tighten their grip, subtly draining our tranquility. We become fixated, reliant on the happiness derived from external sources, as if joy coexists only in the embrace of another. We fail to realize that true contentment lies within, waiting patiently to be untangled from the web of dependency. With every attachment, the serenade of joy is dampened. The once clear waters of our peace become murky and agitated, muddied by the ripples of unease. The very essence of our being finds itself tossed between conflicting desires, struggling to break free from the chains that bind. But fear not, dear reader, for through awareness and self-reflection, we hold the key to reclaiming our peace and joy. We must embrace the wisdom of detachment, delicately disentangling ourselves from the shackles of human emotion. Remember, our emotions are not to be suppressed or denied, but rather understood and observed from a place of compassionate detachment. By fostering a deep sense of self-awareness and mindfulness, we detach ourselves from the outcomes and expectations that tether us. In this detachment, we find liberation. We are free to experience the full spectrum of emotions with equanimity, gracefully navigating the ebb and flow of life's tidal currents. We become observers of our own emotions, choices, and relationships, empowered to choose harmony over inner turmoil. The fruits of detachment are plenty. In cultivating this state of being, we open ourselves up to the true essence of peace and joy, no longer shackled to the whims of external circumstances. We discover an unshakable serenity that resides within us. Our lifeline to peace and joy is restored, unburdened by the weight of human emotion and attachment. So, dear reader, join us on this transformative journey. Unravel the tangled threads that bind you and rediscover the beauty of detachment. Embrace the freedom that comes with releasing the need for external validation. Nurture your inner landscape and watch as your peace and joy flourish, once untethered from the entanglements of human emotion and attachment. May you find the truest serenity within your company name. Our emotions are powerful and essential aspects of our human experience. They are not meant to be suppressed or denied, but rather to be embraced and understood. By observing our emotions from a place of compassionate detachment, we can gain valuable insight into ourselves and others. It is natural to feel a range of emotions throughout our lives, both positive and negative. Instead of judging these emotions or trying to push them away, we can choose to acknowledge and accept them. When we approach our emotions with compassion, we are able to create a safe and non-judgmental space for ourselves to explore and understand what we are feeling. Detachment does not mean disconnecting from our emotions. Rather, it involves observing them from a place of objectivity. By stepping back and observing our emotions, we can gain a deeper understanding of why we feel the way we do. This detached perspective allows us to see patterns and triggers that may be influencing our emotional responses. By cultivating compassion and detachment towards our emotions, we also develop a greater sense of self-awareness and empathy towards others. When we can understand and empathize with our own emotional experiences, we are better equipped to understand and empathize with the emotions of those around us. It is important to note that observing our emotions does not mean that we need to act on them impulsively. By taking the time to observe and understand our emotions, we can respond thoughtfully and intentionally rather than reacting from a place of unconsciousness. In our journey of self-discovery and growth, it is crucial that we create space for our emotions to exist without judgment. By cultivating a compassionate and detached perspective, we can navigate the complexities of our emotional landscape with greater clarity and wisdom. Emotions are not to be suppressed or denied, but rather understood and observed from a place of compassionate detachment.